the theory of mindfulness is that you are basically taking time to gather your thoughts and not react. To use an example that everybody can probably relate to is you're driving in traffic and somebody cuts you off, right? You know, and it's like, okay, well, if you're not practicing mindfulness, right, you could immediately, your blood boils, you freak out, you know, at the very least, you're angry, you know, personally angry, maybe like beating your steering wheel and screaming.
Yeah, taking it out on the steering wheel.
Exactly. You know, so at the very least, you're affected negatively. At worst case, you act out from that and like swerve at the car, do something crazy, right? I mean, that, you know, that's taking it to the next level. But if you are practicing mindfulness, you know, you can realize that something happened, you know, that you were unable to control, but you can control how you react. And by being able to, and whether it's, you know, 10 seconds of breath or 30 seconds of breath or whatever it is, you're just interjecting, you know, peace from the moment something happens to the moment you react. And that applies so much where, you know, if you have a craving, you know, if you're a drug addict and you have a craving for heroin or something like that, okay, well, that's something that's happening to you. You could almost, and people have said this, well, you know, one moment I had a craving and the next moment I was shooting up. I don't even know what happened in between. It was just like, I was on automatic. The purpose of mindfulness is to break that automatic cycle and interject, you know, some peace and some thought into that so that people can make a better decision.
It also puts the person in the present, because as we've seen, when a lot of people come in, they're very much stuck in their past, what was going on, what happened to them as a child. There's like all these old tapes that are playing in their head all the time. But it really puts them in the present moment so that they can objectively evaluate and look at things and process data correctly without looking through the lens of their past that's clouding everything that they're looking at. And by being in the moment, when things like that happen, it keeps them in the moment and they don't just react off of something.